Guten Erev Shabbos, my dear friends. This week, Parshas Lecha, the third parsha of the Torah. Until now, the Torah was telling us about the creation of the world, about Noah, about the flood, and so on. And finally, this week, the Torah begins to tell us about the first Jew, Avraham Avinu. But wait a second. The story only begins when he was 75 years old. What happened to all of his beginning of his life? He lived a full spiritual life. Why doesn't the Torah tell us about it? And the answer is because at 75, Avraham became Jewish. What does it mean? Hashem says to Avraham, Lech, Lecha, go away from your own understanding. You served me until now in the way you're able to, with your understanding, with your desires, and so on, to the land that I will show you, and I will reveal who you really are. That Hashem gives him this special neshama. Am Yisrael, we Jewish people are called Ma'aminim b'nei Ma'aminim, believers, sons of believers. And the question is belief, is faith something that is inherited? I mean, if the father is a believer, does it make it automatically the child to be a believer? And the answer is, it depends what kind of belief. If we're talking belief, that what we know as belief is not necessarily something that is inherited. You can have people who are believers and the son turns to be an atheist. But Abraham's belief is a whole different kind of belief. He became a believer in his DNA. The light of Hashem shone in his neshama, and subconsciously it became part of his DNA, and this is something that Avraham gave to each and every single Jew. Elliot Lasky was a Jew who was raised in a religious family, and then he lost his ways, and in 1973 he came to the Rebbe. He was looking for answers, and I want to show you the way he tells the story. He asked the Rebbe, where is God?
Experience for me. And I asked him, who is God? Where is God? And the Rebbe answers me, Umetum, every place. I said, Ich weiß, I know. Aber avu, but where? And he answers again. In Yiddish we're talking. Umetum, in alles, in everything, in every place. In a beam, in a tree, in a stain, in a stone. I'm quoting word for word. And I say to the Rebbe, Ich weiß, aber avu, I know, but where? And he said something that really blew me away, so to speak. He said, in dein Herz, ob das ist wie du fragst, in your heart, if this is how you're asking.
The emunah that we have, says the Rebbe, is in our heart. This is what we get from Avraham Avinu, and we need to spread this, and we need to share the light with the world. Have a good Shabbos.